Cosmologist Hermann Bondi did some of the initial work on gravitational waves and also helped develop the steady-state model of the universe with Frederick Hoyle. In 1952, he invented the term Copernican principle to express the rule that in cosmology there should not be a central, specifically favored position for the Earth. This general idea that Copernicus somehow dethroned the Earth from a special favored position has actually been around since the 1700s. But it has now become commonplace to assume that Copernicus's model moved the Earth to an unremarkable location, and this has been used as an example of how science has disproven Christianity. Carl Sagan liked to promote Copernicanism as the first in a series of great demotions delivered to human pride by science. The problem with that is it has nothing to do with what Copernicus was thinking in the 16th century when he introduced his heliocentric model of the universe. According to the ancient Greeks, motion in the perfect heavenly realm was supposed to be uncorruptible, perfectly circular, and continuous. Copernicus thought that Ptolemy had strayed from these perfect ideals by adding epicycles, eccentrics, and multiple spheres to his model just to keep the Earth central. Copernicus also thought Ptolemy added unnecessary inconsistency, needing different inner planet and outer planet rules, introducing ideas that were contrary to the original principles of uniform motion. Copernicus actually defended part of the Aristotelian system of physics by wanting to preserve the idea that continuous motion must be circular. Copernicus felt his heliocentric model made the universe more orderly, more spherical, and more perfect by reclaiming simplicity and circles. Putting the Earth in motion fixed the observed irregularities in Ptolemy's model by more simply explaining retrograde motion and why the planets got closer and farther away with what he felt were more consistent rules. Copernicus also went out of his way to demonstrate that he was also preserving the Aristotelian idea of the Earth's central location in the universe due to the smallness of the Earth's orbit when compared to the immense distance to the stars. The real Copernican revolution was not moving the Earth to an insignificant location. It was instead just the next step on the path to break free of Aristotelian physics by, ironically, defending Aristotelian principles. Even though Copernicus preserved certain aspects of Aristotle, his part on the way to Newton was to demonstrate that one set of rules could be used to explain planetary motion for a grouping of planets all guided by the sun, a true solar system. This was just the next stepping stone needed for the Newtonian synthesis. Copernicus's model influenced both Kepler and Galileo, who added to the framework that Newton eventually unified. Contrary to what is thought today, that the Copernican principle makes Earth and consequently humans insignificant, Copernicus believed exactly the opposite. He thought that God framed the cosmos for our sake, which made us ultimately significant. Kepler extended this by pointing out that placing the Earth in the heavens with the other planets provided the ability to see the universe more clearly, which also enhanced scientific discovery. Triangulation to calculate astronomical distances was also possible when the Earth moved around the sun along with the other planets. Also, a moving Earth is able to see the entire cosmos, while the view from a stationary Earth is limited. The real Copernican revolution was the beginning of humanity's ability to better decipher the cosmos. The story that later emerged, however, was that Copernicus removed humanity from their place of privilege by regulating us to an unremarkable position in the universe. Since there's nothing special about Earth's location, there's nothing special about Earth or its inhabitants, therefore we are not here for a purpose. This didn't even enter the mind of Copernicus. He thought that by making the Earth a planet, he was moving it to the heavens, a place of honor from a place of dishonor. Galileo pointed out that since the Earth is a planet, it has been moved away from all the filth and ephemera and is no longer the sump where the filth of the universe collects. The ancient Greeks, Kepler, Galileo, and Copernicus all viewed the heavens as the incorruptible location. The center of the universe was where all the corruption happened and where all the garbage ended up. Heliocentrism was a way to place humankind in a position of prominence within the universe. attaching Copernicus's name to the dethronement of the Earth is not only out of date, but is just patently false. Ironically, the more we study the cosmos, using the new physics spurred along by Copernicus, the more we discover how exquisitely fine-tuned and designed our position in the cosmos actually is. Most people are familiar with the well-advertised liquid water habitable zone within our solar system. According to astronomer Hugh Ross, for a planet to support all advanced life, it must lie within 12 additional and narrow habitable zones. All of these zones must converge in the same location for advanced life like humanity to exist on a planet like Earth. These zones are in addition to the solar system needing a just right galaxy, a just right placement in that galaxy, a just right solar system with just right planets, and a just right sun. These are only a few of the restrictions required for life to exist on a planet in our universe. So many are the parameters that must be perfect for advanced life to exist that the chance of even one planet like ours existing in our universe are astronomically small. The system of physics started by Copernicus, which has been used to demonstrate how humanity isn't special, actually opened the door for research that shows exactly the opposite. Our location in the universe is more special and more privileged than we can ever imagine.